did I push the button first?
It's not like a, it doesn't seem like it's like a mutt cat.
No, it's too nice.
It seems like it's a certain breed of cat.
Did you know?
What?
Did you know that breeds of cats and dogs were invented in the 1920s?
Yeah.
As a categorization for basically contest show.
No, they've
Because
been breeding.
all dogs and all cats
Come from the
they're all
original source.
hybrids. There's no purebreds at all. You would have to go back to the wolf to be purebred.
No, but they've been breeding cats and dogs for.
No, I know that, but they don't
thousands of years.
categorize them.
Well, things like Tippy happened in the 1920s because they used to breed dogs for.
No, I understand. They force genetically bred altered animals for specific tasks. You know, like mouse hunting or rabbit hunting or fox hunting or whatever. However, they weren't really categorized as breeds. They were called hound dogs or fox dogs or whatever. They weren't categorized as breeds until they started doing show things. But there are absolutely no purebreds. Cheers.
Welcome, everybody.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Comrade Andrew. Andre. We are here today to try some Bekesi Hungarian whiskey. I say comrade. This is only 12 years, so it's 2003 that it was bottled. But I was just joking with you about the comrade thing because you know they've been out of the Western Bloc
for like 50, not 50 years, 40 years, 30 years. I don't know.
So this was made in 2003, so it's about 10 years after they left the Soviet Union collapse. So we're talking about 20 years. 1991 is the official
collapse of the
collapse. It started in 1989 and progressed into 1991. I think Hungary might have been one of the first of the countries to, like they always do, try to get out of the Soviet Union. And when we went there, we went into Budapest, and I love Budapest. It was amazing. I like Buda slightly better than Pest, but because Buda's on one side of the river, Pest is on the other. Just amazing sights, amazing history, amazing food. One of the best whiskey bars I've ever been to in my life. It's where I bought this, Bekesi, and my wife and I walked all over Pest looking for some Hungarian whiskey. Most Hungarians didn't even know they made it.
They're looking at Jack Daniels and stuff.
And things are really expensive there. But we told them, no, you guys have several brands, and we came back with 3 different. No, just 2. There's 3 different ones that we almost bought. We bought 2 of them. It's unique. So, trying to get people to understand that they make whiskey in Hungary was kind of bizarre because they didn't know. And then the atmosphere, even though it's an amazing place to be, the atmosphere was a little bit kind of oppressive. My wife still felt like the KGB was watching us. Still felt a very authoritative state. The Bekesi is, like I say, it's a 12-year-old single malt. It comes in at $30.20 US. Not too bad.
Pretty reasonable.
It's an 86 proof, so 43%, and it's aged in a sensile oak wine cask. I have no idea what that is. Any ideas what sensile wine is?
Nope.
Nope. It's probably an Eastern European wine. I don't know.
So, can you acquire this in the United States
You
at
can
all?
acquire this in a couple stores in Pest.
In where?
Pest. Budapest.
In Budapest isn't
In
in the
Hungary.
United States.
No.
Can you acquire it in the United
No.
States at all?
Cannot acquire it in the United States. So the cost doesn't matter.
So if you pay the like $800 plane ticket,
I
you
came
can go
back.
over there and get it for $20.
I came back with 2 bottles.
So it's $820 for a bottle.
Yeah. So this is aged 12 years. This bottle was bottled in August 28th of 2018, so just last year, not quite a year ago. Its cask date was in, looks like July 20th. It's all in Hungarian, so 2003, barrel 24, bottle number 596 out of 1,542. So they get 1,500 bottles out of that barrel. That's pretty good. The rest of it is in purely Hungarian, and it is actually signed by whoever barreled it or bottled it, which is actually quite common for like single barrel or small batch. Usually the person who bottles it signs the bottles. That's even true in America.
Hakeem Latina?
I don't know.
Thank you.
All right, so it's a nice light color. For 12 years, it's really light. So that's probably because of the oak wine barrel, the Sensile oak wine. May not even be a charred barrel.
barrel. Yeah.
I forgot to pour Cody one. No, you got one.
Smells good.
It smells really good. It smells very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
A light fruit, not a dark fruit, a light fruit. A little bit of alcohol, kind of a tanny kind of catch to it, but not much, especially for 86 proof. We've had 80 proof that's more alcoholic than this.
Maybe a little cherry.
A little cherry. Not much though. More of the light fruit.
What do you...
The apples, pears, a little bit of, almost banana. I don't know. I'm going to give it, I mean, it's very aromatic to me. So
I'll
I'm
go
going to
with
put
a-
it as a 3-barrel for cost, just because it's $30.20 from my receipt, converted to U.S. funds. I'm going to put it as a 3, even though it's 20 cents over the 3 mark. It should be labeled a 2, but 20 cents. As aroma,
I'll give it a 3.5.
yeah, that's a good one for me. 3.5. Flavor. Cody, are you in this? 3.5? I've had quite a few requests from people that Cody knows and people Cody doesn't know that he should be back on camera. So when we get into our new studio, we might have to get another camera.
That way you will actually see what he's eating.
It's true. Every man in the studio, a snack bar.
Snack bar. Well, since we put the stuff up, he should be catering, right?
You want a craft table? Craft services?
Okay. Flavor.
Ground or the cat left over.
It's a definitely a single malt. You can taste that malt. A little bit of sweetness, probably from the Sensile wine. And I'm really sorry I didn't look at what that was in my research.
Might be like a regional type wine.
I'll have to put that down there and down below what that is, because I just didn't get a chance to look at what the Sensile oak wine cask was.
Because I kind of get the taste of the grapey, kind of like...
A sweety, fruity
Yeah.
flavor. I'm going to assume that this Sensile is more of a white wine and not a red wine, especially with the coloring. got a little bit of lingering burn to it. It's odd because it's not like a Scottish single malt or even a European.
It reminds me more of a cognac.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Grapey and fruity.
Yeah.
I will go with a 3.5 on flavor.
I think I'm going to do that too.
It's actually got a fairly elaborate amount of flavor. It's not one flavor that's good or bad.
However, I'm going to go with... I'm on the hook here between a 2.5 and a 3 on the bite because it's got a burn to it. It's got a linger to it.
I would say 3.
Yeah, it's
That's
not.
what I was
it's
gonna
not
say.
up front. Yeah.
I'm not a 2.5. I'm
Okay,
a 3.
so we're good across the board. So we're at 13 total, which is a 3.25. So it's still a 3 for us, and which is what most of our alcohol is. Not too bad for a 12-year. Trying to identify something in this aroma, and I just don't know what it is. I don't know.
Pretty good. I like it.
I would say if you're in Budapest or in Hungary, it's worth looking for regional whiskey, and Bekesi's a good thing to find. In Budapest, they have a whiskey bar that is down by the market, and if you go to Budapest, you'll go to the markets, and indoor, looks like a train station, indoor market where you can get all sorts of textiles and fabrics upstairs and all the food downstairs, and it's not too far from that. They have a website called the whiskey.net.hu, Hungary, whiskeynet.hu, and they have a really good whiskey bar there that has just about everything that you could find except for Arctic Velvet. That's one of the things we're looking for. And I bought the last 2 bottles of this they had, but I'm sure they've replenished.
And I would think if you're going to Hungary to visit friends or family, if you showed up with this, they wouldn't even know that there's a Budapest distillery, and they'd be really happy.
Well, the distillery's not in Budapest. It's outside. Hungary's fairly big. It doesn't say, it just says bottled in Hungary, but I remember reading somewhere where it is.
But I'm saying if you showed up to your friends or family's house who live in Budapest with this, they'd be like, "What? We didn't even know."
Yeah. And part of the problem is, I call it Bekesi, but I think it's Bekesi.
Bekesi.
And so what I was saying was probably something else, like, garbage dump or something. I don't know. It was really hard to find somebody, because the first liquor store we went to, they're the ones that told us where to go because they called and said this is where you need to go. And we ended up buying something from them. But it was part of the Whiskey Net group. But it took a while for us language to try to understand what I was saying when I kept saying Bekesi. And of course what he said sounded like Bekesi to me. But what I was saying wasn't what he was hearing, so I don't know. But
Same damn Americans.
yeah. If you travel, no matter where you travel, and you're watching this channel, it would be my suggestion to you to look for regional whiskeys. Don't go to the same, don't ask for your Jack or your Jim Beam or your, Glenlivet or whatever. Look for the regional whiskeys, find stuff that's unique, and try it out. Bring it home. Tell us what you think. We travel a lot, my wife and I, and we are always on the hunt for oddballs. Yes, sir.
Life is short. Try things new.
Yeah. Oh, man, we've tried some stuff that was going to end my life, but yeah. All right. Remember to check out the Bourbonandbooze.com for all the past ones, and check out our merch, and Instagram and Twitter, and hopefully we can continue this. We've taken a break, and so we're back. This is our 3rd episode back, so hopefully we'll keep going. Remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey, and this is pretty good whiskey for
I like it.
Eastern Soviet Union.
Настроили. That's Russian. We don't say that
No.
in Hungary.
No.
What do we say in
We're
Hungary?
probably like, screw Putin. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cheers.
Laters. That's what you need to do.